Hello and welcome to our Excel VBA tutorial series. This is video number 16. How to automate sending multiple emails with attachments using Excel VBA. In this video, we're going to make email dispatching easy and efficient by leveraging the power of Excel VBA. Imagine being able to send out hundreds of emails with just a few clicks, right from your Excel workbook. Let's dive right in. First, we need to set up our Excel environment to send emails. Open the Visual Basic Editor, create a new module, and paste the code provided in the video description. To ensure that we're able to utilize Outlook's capabilities, let's navigate to the Tools menu, select References, and check the box next to Microsoft Outlook Object Library. Having set up our environment, let's understand our VBA code. Our code begins with the declaration of two object variables, OutlookApp and Mail. These variables are going to be our primary tools for interacting with the Outlook application and creating our emails. We then initiate a for loop that will iterate from 2 to 1000. These numbers represent the rows of our worksheet from which we'll be pulling the email details. If you have more or fewer rows of data, feel free to adjust these numbers accordingly. Within this loop, we first check if the cell in the first column of the current row is empty. If it is, we jump to the No More Emails label and terminate our procedure. This check prevents us from sending emails where no recipient email address is provided. Assuming our current row does have an email address, we create a new mail item using the CreateItem method of our OutlookApp object and assign it to the mail object. The argument 0 passed to the CreateItem method indicates that we want to create a mail item. The with block that follows allows us to efficiently set the properties of our newly created mail item. The two, subject and body properties, are set to the values found in the first, second, and third columns of our current row, respectively. The Attachments.Add method attaches the file path stored in the fourth column of our current row to the email. This CStr function is used to ensure that the file path is in the string format required by the add method. Once our email is configured with all the necessary information, we invoke the send method on our mail object. This action triggers the email to be dispatched from Outlook, effectively completing the send process. We then can instruct the code to pause, for instance, for 3 seconds, before initiating the next iteration of the loop by using the Application.Wait method. This brief interval is beneficial in preventing the email server from becoming overloaded, particularly when we are sending out a large quantity of emails in rapid succession. Once our loop has finished sending all emails, or we have encountered a row with no email address, we jump to the No More Emails label. Here, we set our Mail and Outlook app objects to nothing, which frees up the resources held by these objects. Lastly, we must not forget to include our ErrorHandler section in our code. The line on error "Go to ErrorHandler" at the beginning of our code directs the execution to the ErrorHandler section if an error is encountered at any point during the procedure. Here, a message box is displayed showing a description of the error. Afterwards, execution will resume at the No More Emails label. This structure ensures that the code is executed properly, even in the event of an error, and it's a crucial part of our automated email sending process. Alright, we've thoroughly dissected our code, understanding its every line. Now it's time to bring it all together and see our email automation in action. Let's jump right in and put our code to the test. Firstly, I'll open up our Outlook application to show you the initial state of our sent folder. As you can see, it's ready and waiting for our automated emails. Now back to Excel. To execute the code, we'll simply click on the Run button or press F5. You can later assign this macro to a button directly on your Excel sheet. If you're not familiar with how to assign macros to buttons in Excel, I encourage you to check out our tutorial video number 5, Assigning Macros to Buttons in Excel, for a detailed walkthrough. Let's run our code now. And right away, you should see that our code is running smoothly, systematically sending emails out directly from our Excel workbook. Alright, with the sending process completed, it's time to verify the result of our automated work. Let's navigate to the inbox now. As you can see, all the emails that we've sent out using our Excel VBA code have been successfully received. Not only the text but even the attachments have been accurately delivered. This proves the effectiveness of our automated email sender. Take note of how all the emails align with the data we had in our Excel sheet. Correct recipients, precise subject lines, accurate body content, and the right attachments. That's the beauty of automating this process with Excel VBA. By harnessing the power of Excel VBA to automate email sending, we have not only streamlined a potentially time-consuming process, but also minimized the risk of human error. That's all for this tutorial. I hope you find this automation technique as useful as I do. Remember, Excel VBA is a powerful tool, and the more you explore, the more efficiencies you can discover. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.